Of course, September is significant for the city of Durban and eThekwini. It is, of course, Tourism Month, and we have a focus into tourism and heritage in eThekwini currently, as it highlights the sector's significant contribution to the country's economy. I am Khomotsa Modise. Join me and the city of Durban, eThekwini, as we unveil the My City, My Heritage campaign. To explain the purpose of this launch, we cross to Ushaga Marine World, where Mroza Buthelezi is emceeing the event. Mroza Siswam, it's a warm Durban where you are.
Wow, Durban, the warmest place to be. Khomotsa, thank you so much. Yes, we are in our progress with our launch today, as we are celebrating our heritage, our pride, our values, as we are saying social cohesion still exists in Durban, in KwaZulu-Natal, in South Africa. We are inviting all nations to come and visit wherever they can visit in our KwaZulu-Natal sites and in our heritage sites, as well as Durban as a whole. But for now, I'm going to call upon the Deputy Head of Durban Tourism, Mrs. Winnie Buthelezi. Mrs. Winnie Buthelezi, as a tourism speaker, uzofika azokhuluma nathi asitshele ukuthi why are we here exactly. As I've been saying, ukuthi it's all about heritage, it's all about tourism, but she is coming to give us and to outline about the purpose of the day. Thank you so much. Ngimnyamana kanqengelele, phungashe mina ndingomondi sondiya mvulane.
Thank you, Mroza. Thank you, Program Director. And just before I start, I know, I can imagine you could be, looking at the Buthelezi. It's Mrs. Winnie Lemtungwa. Thank you very much. It's okay. So before we start, I'd like to first recognize protocol and greetings to His Worship the Mayor, greetings to the city leadership, Councillor Fanak Kwabe, the ward Councillor Dlamini, and we are here at a launch. We have been graced by the consulate representatives of Lesotho, and we'd like to say welcome because it's a cultural diversity. Welcome to them, particularly because it's all about tourism, destination promotion. And CTO Central Leadership, welcome to them and greetings. And as well as the CEO of Ushaga Marine, thank you very much, Mr. Ndabokoza, and your team for hosting us here. Ushaga Marine is one of our iconic attractions. We've got the biggest aquarium in Africa, so that is how unique Durban is. So thank you very much, Mr. Ndabo, for actually steering the wheel, and like to greet the officials, our friends, our stakeholders, the media. Thank you very much, and greetings to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are live on CNBC, I'd like to just extend a welcome and greeting to the viewers at home, as well as those that are live streaming in social media. So my role here is actually to give the purpose of today in terms of what we are doing here as the City of Durban through Durban Tourism in launching our Tourism Month under the backdrop of My City, My Heritage. So our Tourism Month is celebrated in September, and the World Tourism Day is coming up on the 27th of September. But to kickstart the month, particularly because we have suffered and we continue to suffer the casualties of the impact of COVID-19. As the City of Durban, it was very important for us to actually utilize this month as a kickoff to actually reignite and rejuvenate the hope and say, Durban is ready, relaunch ourselves, and Durban is opening its doors. It's open for business and welcoming everybody to the city. So in September month, we are highlighting South Africa's diverse tourism offering because we have cultural diverse offerings in the city of Durban, and we are actually under the flagship of My City, My Heritage, and we'll be running this campaign throughout the month of September. This for us is quite symbolic because it represents a recovery launch post also the recent unrest and the ongoing COVID impact that continues to impact on our tourism sector. For us, this launch represents a new awakening, a fresh take on how to approach tourism in Durban, even approaching the new normal, because COVID has said to us, let's adapt. Let's make sure that we move with the flow and be relevant, because we needed to keep our tourism alive. And that is what we've been doing since the lockdown as Durban Tourism, and we continue to do that. And the campaign, My City, My Heritage, is also a reminder that Durban is the warmest place to be, not only with the weather, but also with the people. Durban is a cosmopolitan city. It's a unity in diversity. We've got a cultural diverse population, and we are saying Durban is open and everybody is welcome in Durban. It's home away from home. So when you come to Durban, you feel at home, but also you feel the luxury of being pampered as a visitor, and we are here to give you a memorable and unforgettable experience. So it speaks volumes about our hospitality, our cultural diversity, and also our vast heritage, because within September, it's also the heritage. We've got a lot of heritage sites, places that are unique to Durban, our Inanda Heritage Route, a place where only in South Africa, the first democratic president, Dr. Nelson Mandela, chose to go and vote there because of the significance that place actually has. We also have some apartheid museums, which, by the way, when people go to visit either Wamutle or in Hammersdale, they can actually access them at no cost, because we understand, and it's also about the value proposition that we are offering as Durban, and the perception that travel is expensive. So that is what, as the City of Durban, we are actually wanting to advocate within our tourism month. Now, this tourism month is also officially calling our media partners, our stakeholders, the trade, the public, to rediscover Durban through the rich heritage, and also endorse and shape the narrative that Durban is still a warmest place to be. And the campaign will also highlight the hidden gems, because we might say we know Durban, but there's a lot of hidden gems that we are rejuvenating for greater awareness as we are rolling out the tourism month. And there's going to be a lineup of activities that will be happening throughout the month that our visitors can come and experience and also explore in Durban. And these are actually going to be showcased on our social media platform, our website, as well as other publications and media platforms, mainstream media, so that people are aware, including radio, of places to go, culinary experience, adventure experience, but the unique different experiences to say we are repurposing the experience of Durban in integrating with the creative industry, where with the creative industry there'll be more exposure of advocating in these attractions and giving a vibrant experience in key iconic sites of the tourism, so that people can experience the vibe, and we have a whole atmosphere of happiness considering the whole distress that we've undergone as the City of Durban. Now, what is important to actually highlight is that as the City of Durban, there's exotic travel, and this month is also a springboard as we're approaching the festive season as well, where we're inviting all Durbanites to be visitors in their own city, to explore the city. We'll be rolling out a lot of city tours, which we invite the city, citizens to be part of those tours, where we'll be taking them to different sites so they can experience the city. And these tours were going to be highly discounted, and we are basically going to be pampering those citizens of Durban. And a rollout of publication of that will start going out as soon as we finish this launch, so that people can take it up. So throughout the month of September, every weekend, 2 days in a weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll be rolling out those tours into various parts of the city, so that people of Durban can explore Durban. But it's not only about the people of Durban, it's also about the whole of South Africans, because we're focusing on our domestic market. we are saying we're also going to be rolling the red carpet for them in key tourism attractions. It could be Florida Road, it could be Chetwell Drive, it could be Devonport, as well as the township lounges areas where we're going to be putting in, working with the creative industry, unique experience that people can actually, explore, something that is totally different from what they have seen before. And this is also going to be an economic boost from the city's point of view, because tourism is a key driver of contributing to the economy of Durban. So as we're integrating these two industries, in as far as tourism is creative, as well as the different businesses in the value chain of tourism, the end goal for us is to resuscitate the economy of the city of Durban, considering the impact that the COVID has had. So ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I would like to also give assurance that because we take our visitors very seriously, Durban is a safe travel destination, particularly because through our leadership and the safety cluster, there is a robust plan around making sure that the safety plans are intact, and indeed, that has actually been elevated to another level, just to make sure that as people travel to Durban, they are actually safe and they have a memorable experience. And also, we are a compliant city in relation to COVID regulations. All our products are complying with the COVID regulations, and there is continuous engagement with trade in terms of quality assurance. So the visitors must be assured about that, that in terms of history, there hasn't been an observation of an escalated challenges within the tourism industry. So as an industry working with our trade, we are saying we take their travel and safety very seriously. And lastly, in terms of just indicating that Durban has got the back of the visitors, particularly because it's a new normal. People are hungry for travel. But we are saying, while Durban could be the same destination, but Durban is offering different experiences. Our places are repurposed, our places are giving different experience, and indeed, those that may have visited Durban previously before COVID, we assure them that when they come to Durban, they are going to find Durban different. The shape has changed, the experience is new, it's fresher, and it's having the desire and the expectation of the traveler in mind. In that note, we say, let us all just explore our city. Let us all take pride in our city. Let us all be ambassadors of our city in terms of saying, Durban is the warmest place to be. It's our city. It's our heritage. We need to preserve it for the generations to come. But currently in the tourism month, let us visit our city so that we can absorb the knowledge and what our city is about. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the day, and happy Tourism Month and happy Heritage Month. Thank you, Program Director.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Kodwa niyambona muhle kanjani? Niyambona. Siyabonga kakhulu kumntungwa. Apology for isibongo esithe ukuphambuka ngala abanginikeze sona umntungwa lo umbulase abanye bathi khumalo. Besizohamba siye ku item yethu no baba usodoloba, but for now, because he is busy on another interview, we are going to call upon Uqadasi, an entertainment item, Maskandi, our heritage music, and we are so proud of Uqadasi. Bezongena, ngicela nje sikikize nisonke simshayele ihlombe, sithi nje Qadasi.
Wobuyela kimi sithandwa sami wobuyela kimi Wobuyela kimi sithandwa sami wobuyela kimi Sakuthanda wobuyela kimi Sakuthanda wobuyela kimi
Siyabonga kakhulu sanibonani nonke ninjani awusiyaphila nathi igama lami nguDavid Jenkins kodwa abanye abantu bangibiza uGqadasi namhlanje ngihamba nomngani wami wasempangeni kwaZulu uMaqhinga Hadebe
Sanibona nonke. Niyaphila? Siyajabula kakhulu ukunibona namhlanje sibe nani lana. Siyabonga kakhulu. Sonipha ingoma yokugcina.
Mister, why do you shiver? Hey sister, sister, why do you shudder? You are who you are, stay true to yourself. You are who you are, dismiss all those doubts. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ababulani benyasi, badala, oh my bana. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ukabanaga, abanya, bafulugu, let this September. Shipoha, Why do you shiver? Hey sister, sister, why do you shudder? You are who you are, child of the earth. You are who you are, take hold of your world. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ababulani benyasi, balala, umaibana. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ungabanaga abanja bakulungula sisithemba. Ungabana, you are who you are. Ungabana, you are who you are. Ungabana, you are who you are. Ungabana, hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ababulani benyasi, balala, umaibana. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Hold on to your dreams, hold on. Ungabana kabanya bakulungula sisithemba.
Siyabonga kakhulu nisale kahle. Thank you.
Siyabonga.
Siyabonga kakhulu ukuqada sehamba nomaqhinga umfoka Hadebe. Siyazi ukuthi sebehambe kakhulu even abroad. Bangama award winning artist kanti ke futhi ke baziwa kakhulu locally and internationally. Bayakwazile ukuthi ke ba infuse our traditional Zulu music and also Western music. We are very proud of uqadasi bebambisene nomaqhinga umfoka Hadebe. Asiphinde futhi sibashayele likhulu ihlombe. Kulokhu kusithokozisile ke ukuthi silokhu sikhona ngalesi sikhathi kulolu suku olukhulu kangaka. Siyazi ukuthi iTheku linabaholi abakhona abasigadile. Many esidlula kuzona ezimnandi nezimhlungu balokhu bekhona njalo. Sizobiza bonke labo abangalibambi iqhaza eindaweni zonke zeTheku ukuba bazi ukuthi kuubizo kubona ukulenza iTheku iKwaZulu Natal iSouth Africa ukuba iye phambili iqhubekele phambili. Thank you so much to our honorable His Worship, our councillor ubaba umxolisi Khawunda ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi ube nathi during unrest, during COVID-19. Yes, we are still in the pandemic, but he's still with us. Ngizocela ukumnikeza nje ithuba eseza ngaphambili. Eza ngaphambili nje sikhumbuza ukuthi iTheku is a city of giving. Njengoba sihleli kulama cushion nje kuthiwa we are going to take them home as beautiful as they are. Let us give our councillor Baba Mxolisi Khawunda, eThekwini Mayor, His Worship to come forward, please. Thank you so much. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Sanibonani eThekwini. Ayeye eThekwini ayeye. Ayeye eThekwini ayeye. Uzoyithola kanjani? Hebe. Hebe. Uyayivubela. Uyayivubela. Shona wethu. Siyabonga. Thank you very much, Program Director. Rosary, thank you for directing our program. The reason why Sisholezi Kobolo is because today, AmaZulu, they are playing their first CAF game against the team from Malawi, and we have full confidence in AmaZulu FC. We have big trust that they are going to represent us very well. They are going to win this game. Phambili namaZulu FC, phambili! They are our ambassadors. They'll be moving in and out of Africa to sell our city, to market eThekwini, who we are as Durbanites. Let me greet Ubaba uKhansela uDlamini, the ward councillor, Ubaba uKwabe, the whip of our Economic Development Committee, who's present today, the advisor in the office of the mayor, the economic advisor, Dr. Ntuli, who's also present today, all our dignitaries, the officials led by the deputy head of tourism and many other officials present. Umama Ugcina Mhlophe, who also displayed a good talent here, and we are happy, ma, for all what you have done for eThekwini. We know wherever you go in the world, you represent us very well, and you are our ambassador. Let's give her a big round of applause. All distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Sanbonani once again. It is a great honor and privilege to join you today as we launch the 2021 My City, My Heritage campaign. This is an important initiative because it gives us opportunity to highlight and celebrate the rich cultural heritage that makes our city a melting pot of diverse cultures. We are indeed a diverse culture city which embraces our unity in diversity. Government has called on all South Africans to use this year's Heritage Month to foster greater social cohesion, nation building, and shared national identity. Furthermore, the spirit of nationhood must exist in all of us beyond the month of September, and we wish that we should be energized to protect our heritage in order to preserve it for the future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, this year is themed the year of Mama Charlotte Maxeke, celebrating South Africa's intangible cultural heritage. Heritage Month is a constant reminder that we must embrace our unity in diversity and celebrate what makes us South Africans and Durbanites. Let us also use this time to promote the culture of learning in our communities so that this work of struggle heroes like Umama, Charlotte Maxeke is never forgotten in our society. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true that eThekwini's wealth lies in its diversity, its vibrant culture, and its rich heritage. We therefore believe that we are in a prime position to take advantage of the unique offering and remind people of the unlimited opportunities that our city has to offer. September is also a tourism month, and our activation efforts will include highlighting Durban's diverse tourism offerings as well as the sector's significant contribution to our city's economy. Kodwa ngibuye nginikhumbuze ukuthi uSeptember inyanga enkulu ngoba nemeya iyazalwa ngomsombuluko kuwona uSeptember. One of the most popular and celebrated tourism sites in our city is Ushaka Marine World. Let me also take this opportunity to greet CEO yetu Ubaba Undabo Khoza, who's also present with his team. They are here, they are hosting us, and they've displayed a talent where we've seen dolphins greeting us, dancing with us, celebrating with us this Heritage Month. Let's give them a big round of applause. Colleagues, we are also confident that like many other tourist sites, has suffered from travel restrictions brought about COVID-19 pandemic. We are confident that we'll be able to ride the storm and survive to welcome more visitors post this global pandemic in our shores. As the leadership of the municipality, we have demonstrated our commitment to save the tourism sector through various interventions since 2020, when the first COVID-19 case was reported in our country. Therefore, one of our major tasks today is to make sure that we keep Durban in the minds of potential visitors, both domestically and internationally. We must be at the top of the list of places tourists from the continent and across the globe want to visit when the world reopens its borders for tourism. We are ready. Durban is ready to host you, the warmest place to be in Africa. We cannot afford to rest on our laurels because this will have a negative impact on our economic recovery strategies. So we need to hit the ground running. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, so let us work together with all stakeholders to boost our campaigns, to market Durban, and ensure that we also target the continental tourist. Durban boasts world-class malls, hotels, excellent culinary tourism experience that can match any city in the world. We are certain that Durban is the best tourist destination. We can use these endowments to convince our African brothers and sisters to come to our shores instead of visiting other countries in the world. We are the destination of choice. Come to eThekwini, come and enjoy with us, enjoy a good life in eThekwini. Ladies and gentlemen, borrowing from the wisdom of the first democratic president of our Republic of South Africa, Dr. Nelson Mandela, who in his address at the 1996 national celebration said, and I quote, "When our first democratically elected government decided to make Heritage Day one of our national days, we did so because we knew that our rich and varied cultural heritage has a profound power to help build our nation, our new nation." I close quote. We recognize the important role that our rich and diverse cultural heritage has in helping build our nation. There is no doubt that our history and heritage presents an opportunity for growing tourism, thereby boosting the economy of our city. Program Director, we are mindful that today's launch comes at a critical time as the country continues to battle with COVID-19. This pandemic is forcing us to come up with new and creative ways of doing business to keep our economy running. We are also encouraging people to buy locally produced goods and services to support local businesses and save jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are prepared to go back to our lives, let us all go in numbers to vaccinate so that we can open our lives and return to the leisure that we want to enjoy and other big gatherings that we normally host in eThekwini, like your Vodacom and many others that we've been hosting. So it is important that let us get our jabs so that we can be able to go back to our normal lives. Last year, we announced phase 1 of the Buy Local campaign. Today, we are announcing the start of the phase 2 of that campaign. We are pleased to report that one of the beneficiaries of the phase 1 campaign got an opportunity to graduate from a training course in enterprise development, which was offered through our partnership with the Regent Business School. So this is part of the achievements of the campaign. Part of what we have also done as eThekwini, through our promotion of designers. If you have seen the regalia, which was used by our national team to Olympics this year, that regalia was designed here in eThekwini by young designers from this city. We are proud that our young designers have got that opportunity. Colleagues, however, it is now evident that many small businesses will need to revisit their business models in response to pandemic and other factors, including sharpening their skills and technological acumen. We will soon be announcing the second call for the registration, and we urge businesses to apply as we scale up the number of businesses who will be inducted into this campaign. Part of our social relief programs, interventions towards our emerging businesses, especially in the informal economy, they applied, and on Monday, during my birthday, I'll be issuing checks to those businesses which were successful who applied to get this intervention. Program Director, the July civil unrest has had a negative impact on the economic recovery for the city and our province. As the city, we want to commend tourism product owners for safeguarding their infrastructure during this unrest. We are pleased to report that during the upheavals that we've seen and riots, even a single tourism product was affected. We are grateful to that. We must now intensify our efforts to attract visitors to Durban, and it is crucial that we as a city send our clear message to the world that Durban is now ready to welcome visitors in numbers when our regulations allow us to do so. After this launch, we'll be embarking on several planned roadshows, digital activations, and competitions calling upon visitors to discover Durban through heritage tourism. This will be achieved by taking South Africa on digital historical journey of Durban and rediscovering the city through various media campaigns that will profile the city's milestone from its birth to the present day. The campaign will also include educating the public about the city's iconic and historical sites and its attractions, with further explanation as what each attraction has to offer to our tourists. We all know, ladies and gentlemen, the saying that says charity begins at home. As such, our strategy should win the hearts, minds, and stimulate imagination of our own people in eThekwini to start visiting our places. Then we encourage other people from different provinces and in Africa to follow us in that journey. In closing, let us remember the road we have traveled, and that despite the pandemic's impact on the tourism industry, we are here today celebrating the revitalization and the enduring spirit of this dynamic and vibrant industry, the tourism sector. We must use My City, My Heritage campaign to celebrate resilience and robustness on the tourism sector. Using the campaign's digital platforms, we must tell the world that we are ready to host world-class events in a safe and secure environment. This is one city out of many big cities in South Africa that has received accolades in terms of how do we deal with our debts as a city and how do we manage our finances. We have received an accolade called AAA+1 by the Global Credit Rating Agency when other municipalities have been downgraded. To us, that's a great achievement as a city. We have also received 12 blue flags, which is a clear indication that our beaches are safe, that our beaches, they take care of environment and preservation of environment, and also attractive to those who want to visit our shores. We have a long promenade in Africa. I'm sure you haven't seen other European countries and many other countries. They do not have such a long promenade. Let's take advantage of this. It is our asset. It is your asset. My city, my heritage as well. Let us work together to make eThekwini the most livable and caring city by 2030. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This campaign is now launched formally. I thank you.
Sibonga kakhulu kuBaba Mayor, His Worship of eThekwini Municipality, Councillor Baba Mxolisi Kaunda, for reminding us that we have to revive our city through our heritage, and also when he was outlining the programs and the plans that he has for tourism in our city. Not only the city, but for the nation as well. Thank you so much. I would like to call upon Councillor Kwabe to do a vote of thanks and the closing remarks. Over to you.
Mayor eThekwini ubaba uMxolisi Khawunda, acting city manager ubaba uMbhele, acting DCM ubaba uSithole, head wa tourism, deputy head wa tourism umama Winile Mtunga. Sisunile uyayibona ukuthi lento yakudeserve. It's coming. Ubizo lolu. Distinguished guests and all members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you in the name of our economic development. I am honored today to be at the launch of My City, My Heritage campaign, an event that I believe it will be the catalyst of boundless growth and opportunity in the next few months and years to come. As mentioned in the opening remarks, today we are starting a new chapter of commenting the work of commitment to the work towards making iThekwini realization of industry tourism. We all aware that this place that we are in is Ushaka Marine, that is named after Ilembe, Eleqamanya Malembe. Ekuyena umuntu osenza ukuthi owaye general kwezombutho, if we call it today. We are very grateful that the work and commend the work that is done by Durban Tourism. eThekwini is a place to be for everyone. Let us all continue to work towards building together a tourism industry to create sustainable jobs and opportunities to reassure the potential visitors that we have so much more to provide. We are warm, we are vibrant, we are South Africans' playground, and we are waiting to welcome you all with open arms. With these few words, let us celebrate and enjoy that Durban has to offer and share in the world. I thank you.
Siyabonga kakhulu, Councillor Kwabe. This is the end of our program. Thanks to all the media houses, as well as CNBC, as we are crossing back to the CNBC studios. We are all saying hashtag My City, My Heritage. Sibonge kakhulu, kuKhansela uMusa Dlamini, oqalile wakhuluma nathi, umama ugcina mhlophe esimazi kakhulu, ngokuzigqaja ngamagugu ethu, usifundisa okuningi, aphinde futhi abhale nangakho, aphinde futhi akhulume ngakho, aphinde futhi abe nesiqiniseko sokuthi she preserve ulimu lwethu. Kanjalo nemeya ehloniphekile ubaba uMxolisi Khawunda weThekwini municipality, kanjalo ke no deputy head of Durban Tourism uMrs Winile Mtungwa, ngokuthi ke lolu suku lube impumelelo namhlanje. Kuyashiwo ukuthi ke amakushini lawo esihleli kuona, we can take them home and still promote and market our city at home, even in our relatives.
And that was Umroza Mthelezi from Durban. That brings us to the end of our Tourism Month broadcast. Thanks for joining us and wishing everyone a rewarding and happy Tourism and Heritage Month. Goodbye from me, Khomuza Modise, Lesaleng Hantle.